Hello, everyone. If you are just getting to know me, my name's Angie, and I am an intuitive healer. And so I bring messages from spirit to help people align with their higher selves and to understand what might be blocking them from manifesting the things they desire in their life. And today I wanted to share a little tidbit of what spirit has been teaching me recently about us aligning with our higher self and manifesting the things that we desire in our life. And if you didn't know, I am an author. I have two books out. My first book is Leap Lessons. My second book is Composting Ego. I actually have a copy here with me if you're able to see me on the TV. And in this book, I talk about how our ego is programmed by the world around us to act and be a certain way. And so when we begin to want to manifest things in our life, sometimes our ego will begin to self-sabotage us and hold us back from receiving the things that we actually desire. And I recently was working on moving forward in some things in my life, and I realized that part of my ego was holding me back because there was a fear of actually succeeding. And so that got me thinking about divine timing and whether I could force things to happen or I need to just allow them and then align my energy to receive it. And even last night, I was talking to one of my personal one on one clients that I do healing work with and reminding them that the more we focus on what we want in life, the more we attract it. And sometimes it's hard because our ego wants to continually move back to what we have known to be comfortable, even if we don't like it. For example, if we're struggling with finances, even though we want more money, we often focus on what we don't have and that we're not getting what we want. And so what we're meant to do with our spirit is align our higher self, understand that we have this power within us to manifest our desires, and then focus on the fact that we can receive and that we will receive it, which can feel hard to the ego because it doesn't actually see it happening in real life. But it is very possible to begin to almost pretend that you're receiving money, which allows the universe and God to know, I'm ready to receive from you. I'm ready to receive these things from you, whether that's money, relationship, or something that you're seeking in your life at this moment. Start to focus on what you desire and not so much on what you don't want, even if it is your current situation. And it can feel very hard for our egos. But I'm open to receiving some calls today. And for those who are seeking some mentorship, your soul alignment mentorship, I would love if you wanted to reach out on my website. I'm actually offering discount readings the month of October. I have a few more openings. I'm being booked quickly. So get on angieharris.org and find that discount link. You can get underneath the booking and you should be able to find that link, that discount link in there. So I see Trish from Hull from England is wanting a reading today. Are you available?
Yes,
Hi,
I
Trish.
am. Yes. Hi,
How are you today?
I'm great, thank you. Are you?
I am good. Were you wanting a general reading or was there something that
Yes,
you wanted?
please.
General? Okay.
Yes, please.
So I'm going to pull up some cards. So a lot of my readings that I do, Spirit gives me insight into people's energy to help them to move forward, maybe in areas they feel stuck in. And so whatever comes up, I will share with you what I hear. But I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards just to tune into your energy here to see what we get. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
So the first thing that I'm kind of hearing is that you may have felt kind of stuck recently. Maybe things have felt like hard. Maybe you haven't been able to see much progress in some areas of your life that you've been wanting to see progress in. And what I'm hearing Spirit wanting to remind you is that the light that you seek outside of yourself is inside of yourself, and that your intuition, your higher self, your spirit is actually attempting to speak to you to guide you forward in your life right now, to help you find and align with things that you're desiring. Um, are there some things that you're wanting to see improved in your life right now, Trish?
Yeah, a lot of things.
Okay, I think we
It's
all
just
have that,
been
don't
going to
we?
bad, to bad, to bad.
Yes, we're all kind of wanting things to always improve. Because what's interesting is the first card I pulled for you was darkness. And it says, stars cannot shine without darkness. And then I pulled a card that said, listen. The quieter you become, the more you can hear. And so, what this is telling me is that the answers that you're seeking are available to you, but you might be having a hard time seeing or hearing them because your focus just kind of, I don't know if you were listening prior to jumping on here, but just kind of like what I was talking about, when we're manifesting something, we often focus on things that we don't want because we think, if I try to control this situation, then it will change. But really, we have to turn our focus and look at things that we do desire to attract into our life, which feels really hard because it doesn't make sense to our mind to look at the opposite of what reality is in our situation. But I'm hearing Spirit say to you, like, we desire to give you your heart's, like, the passions in your heart, the things that you want to see changed. But sometimes we have to sit in the energy of where we are in the moment. There's kind of a void between the old part of who we are and the new part before we are completely aligned with that new energy that we want to attract into our life and the new opportunities and the alignment. There's this void in between, and that can feel really hard. And we'll want to go backwards sometimes into where we have been. And this is all just because we've been taught to do this by society, by the way that we've been programmed to believe about ourselves. But we all have divine spirit in us, and we're all fully capable of moving forward. Sometimes we just have to remember that we have the power to turn our focus towards a different thing that we do
Yeah,
desire. Does that make sense for you?
yeah, yeah, it does.
Okay. Does that help?
Yeah, yeah, it does, yeah.
Okay. Was there any other things that you wanted me to tune in for?
No, that was great, thank you.
Okay. Um, I am open to bringing in another call if there's another one, or I can continue to tune in for you here, Trish. Is there something in particular that you're wanting to see changed for you?
Yeah, my money situation. But we all
Your
want that, don't we?
the money, okay. So, yeah, that is exactly, I think what is interesting is the money situation is one of the things that we all struggle with because we feel like that is what our livelihood is all about. And if we remember that, like, our energy attracts what's outside of ourselves, we can kind of begin to go inward and see, what is it that I am doing within my own energy to block what might be trying to
Yeah,
come towards me. um Also, I'm also hearing Spirit wanting to uh share with you that there may have been some situations in your childhood where there was some lack, or maybe some within your family, there was fear around finances or money. And there's been an energetic connection within your energy and what you kind of were programmed to believe about it growing up. And when you release that belief that you've been taught about finances and money or attracting abundance in any way, it will begin to release that. Have you ever done
yeah.
any kind of inner child healing work?
No, no,
No? Okay. Do you know what it is?
no.
No? Okay. So, inner child healing is basically meditation where and I do this with people as well, but where we imagine ourselves as a younger age, and then our adult self will go back and spend time with that little part of us, and we will
Yeah,
teach them that they're safe and that they don't have to stay in that same energy that they were in at that time, because even as adults we don't realize it, but our inner child, the parts of ourselves that were younger, will begin to pop themselves up in our adult life and try to recreate safety in our lives the way that they had to create safety back then. And so there may have been something that happened in your early childhood at some point where you felt like you had to protect yourself, and that barrier that you've kind of put around yourself might be actually causing a protection from you even to receive good things. So that might be
Yeah.
something that you could look into, um, doing some of that. And there's some great resources online for to look up inner child healing, or you're always welcome to reach out to me on my website. Um, and I'm doing the discount readings this month. So if a time worked out for you, we could always explore that some more during that call. But yeah, I think Spirit is definitely wanting to get things into your hands and to open up for you. It's just wanting you to remember your value. So
Yeah.
thank you for letting me do your reading today. And I do hope that
Thank
was
you.
helpful for you.
Yeah, it was. Thank you very much.
You are very welcome. And again, I just want everyone to know that I'm offering discounted healing and readings the month of October. If you get on my website, angieharris.org, you will find a booking link on there. Just get in, and everything's over Zoom, so we can meet no matter where you are in the world. We'll meet online, and the reading flows just as well anywhere we are. So I look forward to being able to meet with you, and I will definitely be back next week, and I look forward to continuing to provide some guidance for you all as we move forward. So have a beautiful rest of the day, and I look forward to talking with you all again. Thank you so much for your time and being here with us all today.